Hey everyone, this is Jess from JK Makes. So happy to see you guys here today. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone who subscribed and liked my videos. I'm just starting out, so every single one means a lot to me. So thanks so much. Today we're here with a flip through of my newest journal. This is I call it a Love Witch romantic medieval journal. It's very romantic. The color theme is all sorts of shades of pink and reds, burgundies, and very botanical, and with medieval influence. So let's just dive. Oh, first of all, she's pretty chunky. She measures about 5 3/4 by 8 3/4 by 2.5, and those are almost not your typical size. So this is a velvet ribbon closure, and I just wrapped it around so it's easy to take off. And then here you can see this lovely image. This is an Arthur Rackham image from a book, and I loved that she has a pet lion. And it kind of gave me like Hecate vibes, so that's what I was kind of inspired by. And originally I was going to do this just as a pink themed journal, but then I'm a witch, so I just had the calling to make it kind of witchy, and it just wound up being like perfect for a witch who works with love magic or romance or things like that, if that's her specialty. So that's the front, and these are all those Tim Holtz flowers. Like, I've had them for so long and I didn't know what to do with them, and then kablam, here we go. I was like, oh, I will just put them on her because they fit. And then I have some vintage fabric for her spine, and then the back cover here is just a digital. So let's just dive in. I tried to keep her kind of plain because there's so much going on with the papers. Like, the papers are just so beautiful, and I used so many digital kits from Etsy, and I'll try to list those below. But you'll see it's even though it does have pockets and stuff and tags and things, it's like they're like not all over the place. So here's the front here. This is just an old postcard of this like castle I found. I thought that would be fitting. And some tag or journal cards there. And, oh yeah, and I used a lot of vintage lace. I think this lace was from probably earlier than the 70s, I would believe. That's just a journaling card and some extra paper. Oh. Sorry. Little up tuck there. Try to stay in frame here for you. And these papers are coffee and tea dyed by myself. And then I added these images all throughout of these what I consider goddesses, but they're really old paintings of women who are depicted either as witches or sorceresses or things like that. And I just put corresponding words to what I thought the picture conveyed of the goddess. There's an old dictionary page. There's a lot of pink. I dyed this with food coloring, so I did those myself, so there's a lot of pink ones in there. And then this is there's quite a few of these in here from an old botanical book that I had from the 1920s. And this is from an old herbal recipe book. It's just some more paper to write on. I kind of felt like I had so many decorative pages that I didn't have a whole lot of space to write. So I added extra paper here and there, folded up. There's just a little side tuck with some tags and journal cards. And these are throughout also. These are like information on flowers, certain flowers, from an old book. I think that was from the 19-teens, the 1910s, 16, something like that. And I do have a few mushrooms sprinkled throughout, not too many. And then this is just a little notepad. A dictionary page. And there's a representation of the lion in a journaling card. And then there's a couple of these throughout, again with the goddess, and I made her a pocket with a journaling card and some extra paper. And the vintage lace, and some botanical die cuts, or well, fussy cuts. And there's just a sprinkling of, you know, the tan or the lighter cream colors that I thought would go really well with the coffee stained paper and the red tones of and pink tones of the book. And this is just a pocket in a pocket with some botanical pages in it. Oops. And then there's a large journaling card hooked there. But the pages are just, you could do anything on there. You could, you know, put art, you know, like the die cuts, or, you know, representations of your spells, or field notes, or whatever, you know, journaling, whatever you would like to put on there to add to it, you know. But it is, you know, pretty decorative and pretty. And this is a side pocket. And again, I'll try to list all the kits that I used below, because there's several of them. There's a lot of the, this is like William Morris print, but in pink. And there's a large journaling card and a little envelope that I made. So really there's like raspberries, pale pinks, peachy pinks, reds, you know, all through the gamut. And I really tried to keep like a more medieval theme throughout, so that the papers felt worn, you know, or the designs of, you know, what would be in medieval times. And there's a little bit of Victorians sprinkled in here too, because it has a little bit of that feel too. So it's mixed, it's spells. So again, I just put a few words in that, you know, I thought went pretty well with everything. And originally this didn't start out as a witchy journal, because it was really just going to be a pink botanical journal, but it didn't wind up that way, which is okay. And I think this is my favorite page, because I just love her. And it says intention. There's another big journaling card and a little tag that you could write on too. And this is a Edith Holden page that I thought would be nice. I think there's another one in there too, and it's more from that other flower book. I'm trying to speed up for you because it's just really a lot of pages. There's over 136 pages in here, I think. So, and more of the fabric that was on the spine. And I tried to use the ribbon throughout as well to for detail. And there's another goddess with sorcery, and she's a side pocket with a journaling card and some more paper. And there's a side pocket. And there's the other Edith Holden. I thought that was pretty. That's a journaling card. Try try to go a little faster so I'm not boring you. And this is just extra paper and then a little envelope that I made that you can store little pieces in or little notes. That's another botanical page. And here's just a tag or 2 tags and some more paper. And some more of those Tim Holtz die cuts are in here too. Tried to make it very pretty, very feminine, but also strong. And there's the last goddess with intuition. And that's it. So thanks so much for watching. I hope that wasn't too boring. I hope I went fast enough. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Every little one helps, and I really appreciate you being here. And until next time, we'll see you later. Thanks for being here. Bye.